Private equity continues to dominate the global finance with trillions of dollars managed by top firms. But many entrepreneurs, investment bankers, and operators are now asking the same question. How do you launch your own private equity fund? In this video, I'm going to walk you through some key steps to launching a private equity fund in 2026, including the structure, legal setup, capital raising, strategy, and how first-time managers attract investors. Hey, it's Frank Nagy. Welcome to my channel where we help financial entrepreneurs grow their business in the financial market. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. Every successful private equity fund starts with a clear investment thesis. Ask yourself this question: what industries will you invest in, and are you focused on lower middle market or growth equity or buyout? And what deal size will you target? For example, many first-time funds target companies with values between $1 million, $5 million, up to even $50 million. Investors want to see specialization, a niche strategy like healthcare, industrial, manufacturing, or family-owned businesses, and that can make that fund far more compelling. Most private equity funds follow a standard limited partnership structure. This includes the general partner, which is the management company running the fund, the limited partners, or LPs, those are the investors that are providing the capital, and the management company that receives the management fee. In the United States, funds are commonly formed in Delaware, which is where I recommend my client, while international funds use offshore jurisdictions like the British Virgin Islands. Typical fees include 2% annual management fee on assets under management and a 20% carried interest, which is a general partner share. Hiring experienced hedge fund consultant like Frank Nagy Financial Services will greatly reduce the burden of setting up your hedge fund, private equity fund, or offshore broker-dealer. A good consultant will make the appropriate introductions with fund managers, administrators, auditors, and banks that will help your hedge fund or broker-dealer grow. Launching a fund requires several legal documents. The core documents usually include the private placement memorandum, which is the PPM, the limited partnership agreement, and subscription agreements, and also the operating agreement, that's for the GP. Most private equity funds raise capital under exemptions such as Reg D, 506B or 506C in the United States, allowing managers to raise money from accredited investors and institutions. Working with an experienced consultant and fund formation attorney is essential at this stage. Before raising capital, investors want to know one thing: where will your deals come from? Strong sources include investment bankers, business brokers, industry operators, and proprietary relationships. Many successful first-time managers start by securing 1 or 2 anchor deals before fully launching their fund. This demonstrates real execution ability. Private equity investors typically include family offices, high net worth individuals, institutional investors, pension funds, fund of funds, and other banks. However, first-time funds start with family offices and entrepreneurs, and even friends and family. To attract investors, you'll need a professional pitch deck, a detailed track record or deal history, and a clear investment strategy with target returns. Many emerging managers aim to raise their first $10 million for their first fund. Private equity funds typically close in 2 stages. There may be the first close, which is once the minimum capital is raised, and then the final close, once the full fund size is achieved. After closing, capital is called from investors only when deals are executed rather than all at once. Launching a private equity fund in 2026 is more achievable than ever before for experienced operators, investment bankers, and entrepreneurs. But success depends on 3 things: a clear strategy, strong deal flow, and credible investor relationships. If you combine these elements with the right legal structure, you can build a scalable investment platform that will grow for decades. Hey, if you want to learn more about Frank Nagy Financial Services and how we can help set up your hedge fund, broker-dealer, or private equity fund, click on the links below in the description box.